Well, about the Ohio State women's volleyball, I just did a video on them recently, and they actually lost to unranked Indiana at home. 3-2. The score was the following: Ohio State 26-24. Indiana, the next two sets, 25-17. Fourth set, 25-20 in favor of Ohio State. But fifth set, 16-14 in favor of Indiana. There was 8 tie scores in the first set, 1 tie score in the second, 2 tie scores in the third, 7 tie scores in the fourth, 6 tie scores in the fifth, but lead changes, 5 lead changes in the first, none in the second, 1 in the third, 1 in the fourth, and 3 in the fifth. So Ohio State had 53 kills on 179 attempts with 25 errors, 51 assists, 4 service aces, 7 service errors, 12 receiving errors, 79 digs, 3 solo blocks, 18 assisted blocks, which is 12 team blocks basically, 3 blocking errors, and 1 ball handling error. Indiana had 65 kills on 185 attempts with 28 errors, which is more errors than the other team, but 63 assists, 12 service aces, 14 service errors. 4 receiving errors, 90 digs, 3. Like I said, 3 solo blocks, 22 assisted blocks, which is 14 solo blocks, and 3 blocking errors. Set by set basis, Ohio State had 12 kills on 44 attempts with 5 errors, while Indiana had 15 kills on 47 attempts with 11 errors. Oh, on the side out, by the way, Ohio State was 12 for 25, while Indiana was 11 for 25. That makes sense why. Indiana had 12 kills on 33 attempts with 1 error, 16 for 18 on the side out. But Ohio State had 12 kills on 38 attempts with 7 errors and 15 for 24 on the side out. That makes a lot of sense. Now, the third set, Indiana had 16 kills with 1 error on 33 attempts, 11 for 17 on the side out. But Ohio State had 11 kills on 34 attempts with 5 errors, 11 for 25 on the side out. That's not good. Now, the fourth set was favor of Ohio State in kill percentage. 13 kills on 29 attempts with 4 errors, and 14 for 20 on the side out. Now, the fourth set, Indiana had 11 kills on 35 attempts with 8 errors, 14 for 25 on the side out. So, yeah. Now, the fifth set, Indiana had 11 kills on 35 attempts with 7 errors, 8 for 14 on side outs, while Ohio State had 5 kills on 34 attempts with 4 errors, 8 for 16 for side out. So based on these numbers, this makes a lot of sense why that Ohio State really lost to unranked Indiana. I know one thing about Ohio State's schedule coming up. It's brutal down the stretch. It's really, really brutal for the last 2 regular season games. And what makes it somewhat easier, is it's at home against Minnesota and Wisconsin. That's it in the regular season. Well, for Indiana's sake, Indiana's 15-15 overall now, and I think they needed this win just to get themselves a little bit of a chance to make the NCAA tournament, but I don't know if that's enough now. We'll have to check the RPI tomorrow and all that jazz. Indiana's got Illinois at home and Maryland at home. Both of those are not going to be gimme matches because according to the Big Ten standings, I know Illinois has defeated a top 25 team before, so yeah, and that's not going to be a gimme by any stretch of the imagination. I'm going to check on. I know Ohio State's definitely out of the Big Ten championship race for the regular season. It's them and Nebraska at this point. Yeah, Maryland is 6-12, 15-15 overall. while Illinois is 10-8 in the Big Ten and 15-13 overall. That's according to the latest standings. So, yeah, that makes a lot of sense why Indiana really won this game. Anyways, I just want to break that down. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. It's going to be 400 subscribers and more by the end of this year or sometime in the future.